Okay, we are back yet again. This time we are doing 25 here. Boss, the twins. Okay, now this is another one that people can have a lot of problems with. And I'm telling you, you're setting up the battle wrong. You're setting up the battle wrong, okay? So, in this one, I'm just going to show you from the actual fight itself. So I've already killed everything. You know what? Let's go back. Let's go back. Let's do this one. So this is my good team, my newer team. I'm going to show it you from the very beginning, okay? So you come over here. Now what you're going to do is you're going to have, so this is, I've showed you in my last video with Barren Bones. This is all my gear. Now what you're going to do is you're going to put wands on your, ice wands, on your dual-wielding characters. That would be White and Jahan, or whatever you name this guy. You're going to want wands on him. And he's like, oh, I don't have wands. Well, then buy a inert wand staff and add ice or water elemental to it. Boom, you got your wand. And it will require it'll require an intelligence. So you need a certain intelligence to use it, but these guys will have intelligence, right? They'll have intelligence. So 9. It should be you should have a high enough intelligence to equip these things. 2 wands. Now you're going to want, if you can, I couldn't find any in this playthrough. You're going to want to find a water staff with an intelligence of 5. Now you're gonna have to be paying attention for that. You might not get it. You might not get it. In this case, I found actually wands that have an intelligence requirement that's very low. But you're going to want a staff on her, most likely. You're going to want a staff on her as well. Okay. Why? Because dual wielding requires a ton of AP, and if you're not putting any points into dual wielding like these two are, it's going to cost a lot of AP to just use your weapons, right? Just use them. Okay, so we got a staff on her. Now, see, here's it. Oh, and I should say this. So this staff, okay? Why can't I just create a staff for Medora? Because if you add, okay, so you add wood to wood, a stick to a stick, you can create these staffs. It's random. So you might get fire, you might get earth, you can, save scum if you want, because that actually will allow you to save scum. You get your water, but these will have massive requirements for intelligence. Massive requirements. She has 13, she can equip it. Her intelligence is not high enough, so she cannot. So that's why she does not. So you want to find that. So what you're going to do, you're going to have a pattern here of casting rain, getting rid of the fire, and then just attacking. Okay, just attacking. With the staff, you're going to want to look for Staff of Magnus. Jeez Louise, Staff of Magnus? Jeez Louise. You sound like a retard. You sound like a tar. Staff of Magus. Or Magus? Yeah, I guess. You're going to want to use that. Anybody can use it. You don't even have to be a magic user as long as you have a staff in your hand. Okay? In your hand, which is why it's very useful. Very useful on these two. Now see, AP, that's at 4. It's doable. Doable. Okay, versus your 6
Baking
AP
like a
requirement.
cake.
As you see there, you just absolutely destroy these people. Absolutely destroy these people. Okay, so what are you going to do? Cast Rain. You should have 3 people in your party. Bing, bing, bing. Not Medora. They can cast rain, move forward. Move forward. We're going to do the same thing. Kind of do a little mini sneak. Even with a 0 sneak, you can do that. Bloosh! This guy's dead. Battle starts. What do? Delay your turn. Just delay your turn. Boom, boom, boom. Wait for them to come out if you can't hit them. It's much better for them to come out to you, as per normal. Unless you can get them here. Done. Destroyed. Just wait. Come out, you destroy him. This is also good because one of these guys will actually be able to summon that arcane and the pain in the butt that will actually teleport 2 people in 1 turn onto lava. But if you force them to come around out here, they don't have enough AP to come out here and summon. So you just wait for them to come around the corner here. And guess what?
No glory in
This destroys them. Destroys them, as you've seen. Absolutely destroys them. They all take massive damage from cold. And here I try to whack them, and I'm like, nah! And I fail. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. With the leadership aura of Medora, you'll always get to go first. Sploosh. That guy's dead. How about this guy? Now what I'm going to do here is attack that guy. Why? Because if that guy died in the first hit, like that critical. See, if that critical had hit first, he would have died, and then I would have just wasted my second hit. Attacking him, what ended up happening is if this critical hit, the guy died, the second blast would go through and actually hit him. I know you're such a genius. Why, thank you. That's so nice. Boom, dead. So, as you've seen, I've taken a whopping 0 points of damage. And my risk associated to myself is 0. So, if you do an honor mode, it's 0. There should be no risk.
Water rain down.
Potent heat.
And I kid you not, you just keep doing this. Like, this is it. This is all you do. And I should just skip ahead. This is really lame. Because you do this for all of these guys. So, yeah, as you can see, I still haven't taken any damage. You come down here. Here's another group here. See if I take damage with these guys. No, so far, no damage. 3 dudes. Do I take damage? Oh, I did! Medora took damage.
Oh, dripping.
That's exciting. Oh! I'm setting myself ablaze, I guess.
Meet your demise.
Dead.
The time of your death is at hand.
Freezing touch. It was within range. I didn't have enough AP for another shot. We are. We're gonna try to move him forward. Whack him. Wow. So, anyway. We're going to go down here. There's a hidden fire essence down there in the corner. Then you're going to make your way up. Do the same thing on your way up. Cast your fire, or your rain to get rid of the fire. There's a chest. Here's right here. Yeah, right here. You get a chest here. Cast your rain. There'll still be lava, but, you don't have to worry about the lava. It doesn't do anything. It doesn't do anything. The pathfinding, for some reason, is much better with lava than it is with things like poison.
Its own deliverance.
Is that my cat's
I feel like I've just had a long bath in a cold lake.
Babe? Oh. So, anyway.
Toasty.
Cat's freaking out. Where are we? Oh, yeah. Still doing this. So we just destroyed these people. Go figure. Same way, open this up. There's, another group right there. Bada beam, bada boom. Okay, so here's the last group with the boss, the twins. So this is how you beat all those guys. Super easy. No one got injured for the most part. So this is how you set up this fight. Okay. Get your guy. Break him. Walk in shadows. Run them past all these people. Get behind this altar. Behind it. Behind it. And guess what? Bring the person back with the pyramid, and guess what? It starts. It starts. It starts. And you want to, and here's the thing. You could attack first, and then that will start the fight, then bring the pyramid. But in this case, it's not as good of an option. Why? Because you attack, the battle starts, this person does not have leadership, and so he'll go second, third, fourth, maybe even dead last. Whereas if you have him still sitting here, walked in shadows, so he's still not seen, the battle has to start, and use your pyramid, boom, the fight will immediately start. Then the leadership will apply, and all your people will get a go. I think that's a much better start. And then what's the very first thing you do? destroy this altar. Destroy this altar. This altar will make you feared. Set fear status. But guess what? It takes more damage from ice, just like everything in this area. So, you know, freezing touch, wand. Now, he actually shot a fireball back in this playthrough, which is amazing. For the most playthroughs, this guy doesn't even injure you back here. He kind of dances back and forth. It doesn't actually attack you. Why? Because this altar is in the way. But this time he actually managed to pot shot one of my guys here. Now this is a fantastic strategy against these guys. Throw an ice grenade. Why? Because if they don't get frozen, they'll walk and slip. And what they'll do, it'll delay them enough for you to kill this altar. Water grenade, or also known as a water balloon, one of the best ways to get rid of fire on yourself. Best ways. Now, if I had done this ice grenade better, if I had done it better, these guys wouldn't have been able to scoot around the other side of this. Which I actually will show you in the other video. It's actually, I execute much better in the other video, even though, you know, this is still very easy. Oh, and why you want to kill this first? Because this guy will not only fear you and do all sorts of weird crap, he will also resurrect these people. So if you spend this time fighting these people, this dude will just resurrect them. So here we go. Here I'm setting the ice grenades. Much better off.
You won't see the fog of your breath for long.
Now I should have done this earlier on, but it still works. Why? Because I create this layer of ice here around me. They want to run at me. Guess what? They can't get to me. Look at that. Unbelievable. I'm pretty upset about that. And this guy can knock down. That's amazing. Most bosses can't. He can actually fall. He just didn't 3 times here. But think about that. So he could have fallen from here to here, but he didn't. But he didn't even do anything. He just moved from here to here and didn't do anything. So I can't use my wands because he's in the way, so I just use Crushing Fist to get this out of the way. So it's done. So this guy's down. The hardest part of the fight is over. So guess what? Next person we target, the twins. Most likely to inflict massive damage. Well, just should have Ice Shard, that'll do damage.
It's heating up.
Should have your Freezing Touch, that'll do massive damage. Your Wands will do massive damage. Now this is weird. I noticed this. This is weird. I'm wondering, why did he only attack once? His wand just fell off. I don't know. I don't know what caused that. Not even the right one. There it is. I do not know what caused that. That was super weird. And it happened again. So I don't know what I did to get my main hand to just drop the wand. But so as you can see, the twins drop very fast. Very fast.
Baking like a cake.
Now, he got too close to me here. He got too close to me, so when he blew up, he actually did a little bit of damage. Was it risky? No, there was no risk. I mean, as you can see, he didn't even half my health. So there was no risk. Even in honor mode, this is, you know, relatively risk-free.
Your grave opens to welcome you.
And then you just slaughter these guys. They don't put up any sort of resistance. So anyway, there you go. Now let's show you the other one. Slightly even better. Where I run in the same way. I'll just show you here. This is level 9, okay? So this is my weaker group. I was level 9 at the time, but I still did this. This is still something I did from the very beginning. This was not... So I show you my stuff. It's not really relevant. You know this group's not as good. This group's not as good. I have crappy gear. I throw down some rain preemptively. Same thing. So we start here. Same thing. But in this group, Medora actually does have a staff. So which is fantastic.
Sigurd, grant me swiftness.
Now, you see that? Now, you see that? This happens the majority of the time. The majority of the time here. You see what the twins did there? Nothing. It didn't do anything. It just sat there. Now, this happens probably about 85% of the time. Twins will just sit there because they don't know what to do. They can't move back here because there's not enough space between these items to hit you, and they can't get at a good enough angle, so they just sit here like that. They just did it again. They don't know what to do. They don't know what to do, and so, you know, 85% of the time, these people will freak out because they don't know how to get at you, and you can just pick this thing apart absolutely risk-free. Absolutely risk-free. Now, you're going to want to set up this battle like this. You're talking about a 0% chance of failure setting it up like this, even in honor mode. And you're talking about a much, much higher chance of failing just attacking from the front. Because you're going to have to kill them, rush back, end the altar, while it's resurrecting the people you've just killed. That's just not going to happen. Not going to happen. You're going to have somebody drop if you attack it from the front, most likely. So in this one, I had enough time. This is still tactician. This, I think, if I'm not mistaken, as I've said before, this first group is my very first honor mode win, which was, you know, for the most part, very nail biting. Great. So there you go. So he just shot his one fireball, and then sits here because he's still confused. So it's still his turn. He can't figure out what to do. So the AI is just freaking out. It doesn't know what to do, and then it just gives up. See, in this playthrough, I don't even have leadership level 6 on Medora, or 5, because he just got feared. Now, if she had the right leadership, this would not even happen. Would not even happen. So they're feared, running over there. I guess they're so afraid they're going to run into the lava. They're like, I just want to end it.
Time to get your feet
Could have thrown a water grenade, but they ran away. They ran away, so it hit all of them. Rain. Gonna have to do rain. Gonna have to do rain. And as you've seen, the guys run, they slip, they fall. That ice will keep them back. Once again, Twins freaks out, doesn't know what to do, and it just wastes its turn sitting there staring at the idol. Maybe go twice. This might end the idol. Beep, beep, beep. And there you
Baking
go.
like a cake.
Idol down. Time to whack the rest of these guys. Same as before. Although if the twins still freak out, I might not even take damage when the twins explode. Twins will explode when they die. They'll create a little patch of lava, so be careful. You don't want to win an easy fight and then have your guys run over the lava created by the twins and die. That would just not be cool. Especially on an honor mode run, you definitely wouldn't want to have your guys die from residue left over from the lava. Oh, there's the wet. It doesn't like it. It's trying to burning touch itself to catch itself back on fire. But that's it. That's the end of its AI. It can't figure out how to get back to me. It can't figure out how to get around to me. That's why this is so effective. So effective. Ah, good. So John Hunt doesn't even have to move. You do another 400 points of damage. And you know how this ends. So keep whacking him, keep whacking him. dead. That's the lava's there, and then just clean up the rest. Which you've done this a lot to get to this point in time. And bada bing, bada boom. I think there's a chest here. Don't forget the chest. Bones. You're gonna clean up the bones, and there you go. So once again, hard fight. If you don't know what you're doing, set up the battle right. Try this. You'll find that this is much more effective. So try this and save yourself the problem. Save yourself the grief. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we'll see you on the next one.